A new year, a new vinyl tag. This is vinyl tag 2021. So this is vinyl tag 2021. 20 questions. This is started by Tales from the Crate. I don't know if it's the official one. Is there even an official vinyl tag? I don't really know. I mean, even he said that he didn't know who started the first couple. But he's been doing it the past few years. So, let's just get right into this. It's 20 questions, like I said. First question, a discovery in 2020. It's not really something I discovered. I did discover it from somebody recommending it to me, and I actually love this band. This band is great. This is Necrovault. The Death Doom Metalhead recommended this to me, and it's amazing, amazing album. This is on the purple vinyl. Looks kind of black there. Well, it's purple. Great album. If you like stuff like Gatecreeper and Tomb Mold, check it out. Alright. Question number 2. Quarantine buy. I assume that means something you ordered online, so you don't have to go to the store. I ordered quite a few of those. I've gone to stores during the whole pandemic. I haven't really been in quarantine. Been in what's it called? Stay-at-home orders or shelter in place, I think is what they called it around here. Don't go out and hang out. So, but I did order quite a few online, and this is probably my favorite one. This is the Onslaught's album that came out this past year, Generation Antichrist. I could have picked a couple other ones, but this one is an amazing album. Came out in 2020. It's got Bow Down to the Clowns on it. Addicted to the Smell of Death, Perfect Day to Die, Religious Suicide. Of course, the title track. That's number 2. Number 3, an LP you want to find in 2021. Now, is this one? Give me 1 second here. Okay. Album I want to find in 2021 would be Overkill's The Years of Decay. That is like my top album I want on vinyl. But everywhere I've seen it, it's $100, you know? Or if it's $50, it's not in the best condition. So, yeah. Overkill, The Years of Decay. A box set. I have no box sets. I don't generally buy box sets. So, no box set. A concept album. This is number 5. A concept album. Iron Maiden, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Concept album. Tells the story of somebody. I don't really know exactly. I haven't really done a whole lot of research on it. It's a great album though, but it's a concept album. Loosely a concept album, I think. An album where an artist or band changed directions. I had a little trouble with this one, but I'm going to say Metallica. This is the album where they went from thrash metal to more heavy metal, and then on albums after this, they got even more toward like more hard rock than metal even. But this is where they kind of changed directions a little bit. They weren't a thrash band anymore. They're more of just a straight metal band. And like I said, the other one's more of a hard rock. So, Metallica. Black album, what do you want to call it? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was 6. Number 7 is a white label promo. I think I have 2 white label promos. One's just a single, though, from Prong. Beg to differ, I think, and they're like weird mixes. This is the only full album I have that is a promo. This is Flotsam and Jetsam, No Place for Disgrace, the D direct metal mastering. It does sound a little different on here than it does on CD. Excuse me. But there's the white label promo. It says right here, for demonstration, promotional copy, not for sale. I think that even has a gold stamp on it. Well, that's my white label promo. Compilation album. I got a few of these. This is the first one I saw. This is Power Chords. Bunch of heavy metal. Some thrash from here, some straight up heavy metal, some hair metal. It's got Anthrax, Ace Frehley, Kix, Malice, Man of War, Overkill, Raven, Sabotage, Testament, and White Lion. It's all amazing riffs, you know, like power chords, basically. Good album. Itchy nose. Let's see, an album that tells a story. To me, that's kind of the same thing as a concept album, you know, but whatever. First one that came to mind, King Diamond, Them. Definitely tells a story from song to song. It's like chapters in a book. The Iron Maiden, Seventh Son. It's not really like song to song, like chapters, whereas this is chapters in a book. One song goes into the next, goes into the next. You know, everything from Abigail, pretty much every other album after that is an album that tells a story. Abigail was the same way. This was. Conspiracy, The Eye, all of them all tell a story through the music. He does a great job with it, so I love that album. Let's see. An album that needs a vinyl pressing. Yeah, I couldn't think of one of these. I was gonna go with Blue Oyster Cult. How was it? Not Heaven Forbid, they got one. Curse of the Hidden Mirror, I think it was called. When I looked it up, there actually is a vinyl pressing. It just came out. So, yeah. I couldn't think of one that needs a vinyl pressing. Because everyone that I want has been on vinyl, or I found it was coming to be on vinyl. So, I have no answer for that one. A common album and an uncommon album. Okay. I chose 2 from the same band. One I've seen not a lot, but it's more common than the other one. I've seen this one more. I've only seen the other one time, the one I bought. That's Blue Oyster Cult. This is Fire of Unknown Origin. I see this one. You can buy this on Amazon for, $30 or whatever. This is an early press, though. The ones on Amazon are reissues. I don't know if this is the first press, though. I think it's a repress, maybe, or a reissue later on. That one. And then this one, Imaginos. Never seen this anywhere else, except where I bought it. I don't think I even saw this on Amazon for sale, even in a reissue or anything. So I'm not sure if they actually reissued this or not. I could be wrong, though. But I thought I'd never see a copy of this. So there's that. I think it's common and uncommon. An EP. Originally grabbed Loudness, was it Risky Woman, I think, but then it said on it was Maxi Signal, so single? Maxi Single, so it wasn't really an EP, it's only 3 songs. This is an EP. Gruesome, Dimensions of Horror. I think there's, what, 7 songs on this? 6 songs. It runs at 45 speed. Gotta have some gruesome in your collection, especially if you like death. Definite worshippers of the band Death. Gruesome, Dimensions of Horror, EP. A girl group. I first thought was Runaways. But then I thought of this band, which fits me more than Runaways. Nervosa. 3-piece female group from South America. Chile? I always forget where in South America they're from. But yes, Nervosa, Agony. I did read that they are, they switched from what they are. This was thrash metal with little bits of death metal thrown in there. Just a little bit. Like 2 of them quit or left the band, so the one remaining member, I forget who that was, got 2 more and they kind of changed directions, what they sound like. I think Christian Osario told me that because he's from down in South America, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Christian, but I think that's where you're from. Oh, it's all over already. That was a quick album. We're listening to Phantom Lord, by the way. Shitty album. I could have used that album. An album cover you love. There's so many album covers I love. I had to pick one. I probably could have shown a bunch, but I picked one. I picked this one. It's kind of... I'm not sure how to explain it. I don't really know what's happening here. It looks like raging waters, and then this like skeleton dude breathing like a tornado of black something or other. Here's the back. Is he? I'm not sure if he's in the ocean. I'm not sure. And he's got a scythe. Scythe. I don't really know what's going on here, but I've always been intrigued by this album cover, and I love it. It's just, this is called Terms of Surrender. So I'm not really sure what the fuck is happening here. But it just gets me every time. I stare at this and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah. There we go. Alright. An album that you listen to the most. That's a tough one. I think they have a question like that every year. Is it listened to the most in 2020? Or forever? I'm going by actual vinyl ones I've listened to the most. This probably isn't even correct, but I know I've listened to this at least 4 times. I think that's more than most other ones I have. And that's Skeleton Witch, Serpents Unleashed. I could have gone with this cover for the last question as well, because I love this cover as well. But yeah, Skeleton Witch, Serpents Unleashed, the most listened to, I think, on vinyl for me. Look at that album. That's amazing. Okay, let's see. An album you had to get an OG copy of. Anthrax, Among the Living. Reissue just wouldn't cut it for me. Unless they did it on double vinyl, I would probably get it then. But it doesn't need to be on double vinyl. It sounds good just the way it is. So, Anthrax, Among the Living. Alright. We're getting there. The last album you purchased. Well, I didn't purchase just one album. Last thing I bought. Before the year ended. Before the year ended. When I bought something on, was it New Year's Eve? Or the day before? I think it was the day before. Wednesday. I bought 3 albums. No, I bought 2 albums at Newberry's. And I got one from Amazon, which I'm not going to do because... so the last 2 I bought was... I saw this Eminem Recovery. I know. I fucking love Eminem. I can't help myself. Some amazing tunes on here. Not Afraid. No Love. Won't Back Down's great. Love the Way You Lie featuring Rihanna. Spacebound. 25 to Life, which is about him and how hip-hop has done nothing for him, and even though he's pretty much given his whole life for hip-hop. So there's that. And then this, Alice in Chains Sap. I wasn't gonna get this, but it was still there, and it weren't sold out or anything. So, Record Store Day, Black Friday? Was it Black Friday? I don't know. It just says Record Store Day. But, yeah, Alice in Chains Sap. So those are the last two things I bought. Alright. An album they don't get. I didn't watch Tales from the Crate video. I just got the questions. I probably should have watched this video to see what he really meant by an album they don't get. I assume it's people that don't listen to the same music you do. So I went by, I listen to mostly metal. And most of my music people don't get. But this album, which is a new album as well, I haven't even shown this in the Final Finds yet, which I'm going to show, but it's this Mayhem record, this first one. Let me see if I can butcher this. De Mysterious Dums Satanis. It's like the first album. I've been wanting a copy of this ever since I watched that horrible movie about the church burnings and Euronymous and Burzum feud, and then Euronymous being killed by him, and Lords of Chaos. It was a good movie, but I read later on that a lot of the things that happened in the movie weren't actually true. I mean, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, I decided I'm not a big, huge black metal fan, and I heard this, and I was kind of like, wow, this is amazing. This is really good, actually. But if I played this for anybody that wasn't into any kind of metal, they wouldn't get this. They would just sit there and be like... So, Mayhem. De Mysterious Dums Satanis. I guess. This is on purple vinyl, by the way. Alright. I think there's 2 more questions here. Show a punk album, or the closest thing you got. They're considered punk. This album doesn't sound like punk to me, but, you know, combat rock sounds more like pop punk. Like stuff that's being made nowadays is kind of not like fuck the system and shit. Like, ooh, I could have shown the Sex Pistols. Damn it. That was more punk than this. Oh well. So this is The Clash, so combat rock. This album's probably not real punky. And then, the last question. Favorite 2020 reissue. 2020 was definitely the year of reissues. Absolutely. There were so many. I could have picked Alice in Chains Facelift. because that is an amazing album. Amazing. But I went with this one instead. Skid Row, Slave to the Grind. Only because it's a gatefold. Alice in Chains was not. And this has bonus tracks. And it's very limited. And it sounds fucking amazing. So does Facelift. Don't get me wrong. Facelift sounds amazing as well. And they did a great job with that. Also did a great job with this. Who was it that did this? This was Run Out Groove. I think Alice in Chains was Run Out Groove too. Wasn't it? Or no? Nope. I don't know, but whoever did Alice in Chains as well. But no, I chose Skid Row, Slave to the Grind for my favorite 2020 reissue. I would say go get this, but you can't really find it. So, and that is it. 2021 final tag. Rock on. Until next time.